This section is still looking at equations with fractions. We just made it a little bit more difficult by putting a fraction on both sides of the equal sign. The first step is going to be the same. If I see a denominator of 3, the way to get rid of that denominator is to multiply a 3 in the numerator. That's going to end up canceling out. Now, if I'm going to do that to one side of the equal sign, I need to do it to the other side of the equal sign as well. So we'll put a 3 over here. 3 divided by 3 equals 1, so that cancels. So this side is simplified, but look over here. We still need to simplify this side. I'm going to move this 3 up front just to make it easier to see. I still have a fraction here. Remember, the way to get rid of that is to multiply a 4 in the numerator, so this whole side by 4. And if I do that on this side of the equal sign, I need to do it on this side of the equal sign. So the 4 cancels, and I'm left with 4x plus 1 equals 3, 2x minus 4. Now, a simpler way to do this. Let's say I'm given my original equation, x plus 1 over 3 and 2x minus 4 over 4. An easier way to look at this is what you might call cross multiplication. So take the denominator 4, multiply it to this numerator. So put the 4 in front of the x plus 1. Take the denominator 3, multiply it to this numerator. So 3, 2x minus 4. We end up with the same thing. Cross multiplication is a shortcut to what we did up here. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this bottom part to have room to solve the equation, but just know that either way that you look at it, you could either take it step by step, multiply the denominator, simplify, multiply the denominator, simplify, or you could just cross multiply. You're going to end up with the same thing. So let's go from this step. I see a number in front of a parentheses on both sides, so we're going to distribute this number. So this is going to become 4 times x is 4x, 4 times 1 is 4. 3 times 2x is 6x, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So now we're back to having a problem with a variable on both sides. Remember, it doesn't matter what term you move first, you just need to combine it with its like term on the opposite side of the equal sign. I want to move my 4 first, my 4x. Since this is a positive 4x, I'm going to subtract. That cancels, bring down your 4. I'm going to combine the negative 4x with the 6x because they are like terms. 6x minus 4x is 2x. Bring down the minus 12. Now I'm going to take this minus 12 and add it to both sides. That cancels. 4 plus 12 is going to give me 16. And then divide by 2. That cancels out so that x equals 8. So remember, the steps for solving equations with fractions on both sides is to cross multiply so that we get to this step right here, and then solve it like a regular equation from there on.